Hi everyone, hope you're having a lovely evening. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. Today I've got a little haul from one of my favorite cosmetic companies, and that is Colourpop. They were established in Los Angeles, but I know for a fact that their factory is only 40 miles south of me in the next county down the coast in California, in Oxnard, California. And I would dearly love to go through a factory tour. It's just fascinating. I know on their Instagram that they have posted little informational videos of how each item is created. Especially my favorite is the Super Shock shadows, how the material is potted up and then imprinted with a little traditional scale stamp on top of it. Just love those things. Now I did miss their big sale, but that's never stopped me. So let's go ahead and get into this. I've already cut the tape just because it makes a lot of noise. And I do have a list of the items that I purchased for them. It's a small haul. It's just 5 items. And let's see if I can pick out what is what first. I like it that they bubble wrap it to death. That these things are not going to break easily. The first thing I have is a Super Shock Shadow, because I am a Super Shock Shadow fan. I'm wearing Super Shock Shadows today. This one is called Moonwalk, and it is a multi-chrome. I'll go ahead and take it out of the box. And it is called, again, Moonwalk. I think they described it as like a plum, but honestly, it goes back to the green spectrum. Let's see. Let me take it out, make sure it doesn't fall out. So it's pretty green. And yeah, let's give it a little swatch. I don't know how much you can see that. It is that shimmer. Moonwalk. And I'm going to have to wear something green tomorrow just so I can play with it. The next item, I had never tried their pressed powders before. I'll take that back. I have a couple of their palettes, but I'd never bought an individual pressed powder before. And I gotta say, it's a little weird. It's in a little paper envelope. And it just is like this. This one is called Hop On, and it is a red pressed shadow. But it just comes in one of these little things. Hop On. What am I supposed to do with this? Apparently, there's a thing that is a magnetic holder, like a palette, an empty palette case that these can go in. I had no idea. So I'm going to see if I've got like an empty Super Shock Shadow case to put this in, because I don't want it just can't stay in my purse that way. It's just not viable that way. Let's see if I can swatch it and try and avoid. It is a true red. And yeah, I've been looking for a red eyeshadow. They had a strawberry jelly much shadow at one point in time. But it looks like a lot of the jelly munches have gone away. That is one thing that disappoints me with Colourpop, is that they'll put out something once and in less than a year it's gone. You can check eBay, you can check Mercari, but after a while those things are going to dry up even if they've never opened. So it is a little bit disheartening that you find something you absolutely love and it's discontinued very quickly. So I'm going to put this little guy, this little pressed powder pot back in its little plastic casing, and we'll just have to go from there. Means probably I'm going to have to buy a magnetic empty palette, I guess. The next thing is let's see, a color stick, and the color him. That's an unusual one. Let's just call it him. And it's actually a branded item from the Powerpuff Girls line. And it's sort of a coppery orange. I'll put it right next to the red. Oh, I think those would go pretty well together, don't you? Roll that back up so I don't break the tip off. Then the last two things that I bought were lip stains from the Fresh Kiss line. And I bought the colors Sun Kiss and Hop On. So let's see if I can open Sun Kiss without... Oh, they've got tape over the end of it, so I'll have to open up the other end. So again, looking sort of in that red, burnt orange sort of line. I've got stuff on now, so I can't put it on. Ooh. It's not really a doe foot per se. It is slightly indented more on this side. Let's see if I can get that to focus. But I can't really call it a doe foot. So I'll do that. Ooh. Look at that. Again, I picked a color range for a reason, so that's a nice little lippy. It's fairly sheer, so it shouldn't be drying. I get that sometimes with the color stains that I have, and this is supposed to be a lip stain. The other color was Virtue. Virtue? No, it says Hop On. Why does it say Virtue? And it is a more orange version of the same thing. So let's put that above and see how much there is a difference. Yeah, again, see? Not that much of a doe foot. They're very similar in color, but obviously that one is a more peachy orange versus the more pinky light fuchsia. I've got to remember to wipe all that off my hand before I do something like, oh. So that's my little baby haul from Colourpop today. And let's get this off my hand, shall we, before it starts gooping up the whole thing. I really love the product, especially the Super Shock Shadows. I do have some pressed powder palettes of theirs. I think one was from a specialty influencer on YouTube. And the other ones are just a range of lilac and green shades in a 9-up palette. So definitely a fan. I wear Super Shock Shadows every day, and look at bubble wrapped to death. I mean, nothing's gonna break with all this. So I guess that's it for now. So I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you for everybody who has commented and given me a thumbs up and subscribed. I really appreciate it. Growing slowly but surely. There's no goal, there's no end game. I'm not trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not trying to get monetized. I'm just doing this for me, to express myself, to kind of show off my collection of makeup and my little unboxings, and just connect to people out there. And I have connected to a lot of lovely people. So again, thank you so much for everybody who is supporting me and taking the time to watch my little videos. I really appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. Take care now. Bye.